Saturday, September 5th, 1880. Before hunting my first bounty, I decided to take a tour of Brimstone. Today I met Mr. Snyder, owner of the local general store. I'm not so sure he likes me all that much. He didn't seem at all interested in me, and when I told him about Manic Mouse, he simply rolled his eyes and groaned. I guess those Jewish folk don't much care for conversation these days. Afterwards, I talked to Sheriff Baggett. He told me my first bounty is a man named Hyde Chicken Fletch. He won't last long against my Manic Mouse speed. Monday, September 7th, 1880. Today I learned a painful lesson in the power of the Homor attack. After 2 days of traveling, I finally found Chicken's hideout. Soon after I confronted Fletch, I had realized I had neglected to buy a revolver from the local gun shop. With no weapon, I was forced to rely on verbal combat and my curse powers. After launching many a curse and insult, one of Fletch's gang accidentally shot a barrel of gunpowder, causing it to ignite. I was able to escape in time, but Fletch and his gang weren't. I managed to recover Fletch's revolver from the wreckage. It's pretty old and rusty. I'll see if I can fetch a good price for it at the gun shop. Wednesday, September 9th, 1880. I turned in the bounty on Fletch and his gang, and I got about $800 for the whole lot. That should be enough to get me and Ma through the next couple of months, which will give me time to hone my gunslinger skills while track down Clyde weak as water cash. I've also stopped by the local gun store today. The owner told me that my revolver could still work, but it wasn't really worth anything. I decided to buy a pack of ammunition. I'll use a revolver from now on, because my Homor attack is far too powerful for normal battles. Friday, September 11th, 1880. I'm a little annoyed with Ma right now. It turned out she spent most of her share of the bounty money on random junk from local street merchants. I very clearly told her that her share was to be spent on food and clothing only. Instead, she's filled our room at the motel with tons of random junk, like empty jars and tattered blankets. The only food we've been able to afford on budget is, pickles. I'll have to ask Baggett about my next bounty tomorrow. I gotta get some more money. Saturday, September 12th, 1880. I've got 2 new bounties today, Deadeye Lucas and Slackjaw Memes. Baggett tells me they're the dirtiest pair north of the Rio Grande. They're going down like dirty clowns. That was a little bit of what I like to call random access humor. I think it's really funny. Sunday, September 13th, 1880. Lucas and Memes were hiding out in Tar Nation, an old ghost town near Brimstone. So there wasn't a lot of traveling. By the time I got there, they were both arguing about something. I don't know what. I heard gunshots and ran to the scene. They had both shot each other dead. I shot their bodies a couple of times for good measure, and now I'm hauling them back to town. Monday, September 14th, 1880. I got $1,200 for both of them. I told Baggett that I probably deserved more, but he told me no. I gave Ma a smaller cut this time. She can hoard all the stuff she likes, as long as it doesn't interfere with my ability to eat anything other than, pickles. I'm going to get a bit of practice down at the old shooting range before I go after my next bounty, because I have no idea how to use this thing. Tuesday, September 15th, 1880. I met another gunslinger at the gun range today. Called himself Liquid. When asked why, he said because I'm smooth, like a fine drink. Whatever. He's a total snurgin-flurgin, but he's a pretty good shot. He taught me a little about aiming and drawing. I don't think I'm ready for a real gunfight yet, but he's making it seem all less stressful. Tuesday, September 22nd, 1880. Liquid is a fucking dick. He totally cock-blocked me today. I met this nice girl named Casey at the saloon. Before I could even say a word to her, Liquid done swooped in and she instantly fell head over heels for him. I'm done talking to him. I've got enough training anyway. I'm gonna talk to Sheriff Baggett tomorrow, but first I gotta crash into slumber. I'm real depressed right now. Wednesday, September 23rd, 1880. Baggett just gave me my next bounty. A man named Max the Kid Bluespike. He's an outlaw all the way from Ohio. They say he shot his sister Julie and has been on the run ever since. Julie seems like such an ugly name to me, for whatever reason, I don't know.